I guess it starts here. Background knowledge. In the previous section, you learned how many Americans hoped that
that's the
Henry
wrong
Clay's.
one. This talks about Abraham Lincoln.
Oh.
Roger B. Taney.
So you read this part, because I didn't read this part. You read this part, right?
Yeah.
The compromise, and you know it good enough.
That's when they talk about the book that I just found out reading. Yeah, it said that the pages it says to read are suddenly off
Uncle
for some
Tom's
reason.
Cabin.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing about it.
They don't have the entire book though.
The thing that it was, it says, it was in 1852, which was before the Civil War, right? She published Uncle Tom's Cabin. It was a novel about Uncle Tom. He was a kindly, enslaved man who was abused by the cruel Simon Legree. Here's one of the passage, when Tom dies after a severe beating. Tom opened his eyes and looked upon his master. There ain't no more ye can do. I forgive ye with all my soul, and he fainted entirely away. I believe my soul he's done for finally, said Legree, stepping forward to look at him. Yes, he is. Well, his mouth shut up at last. That's one comfort.
Okay.
You're not paying attention to anything I'm saying.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
So what did Simon Legree do to Uncle Tom?
They killed him.
He beat him to death, right?
Yes, killed him.
How did it make Northerners reading the story think about slavery?
Very against it.
Okay, so that's the context, right? It was a best-selling book in the North. It shocked thousands of people who previously had been unconcerned about slavery. As a result, readers began to view slavery as more than just a political conflict. It was a human, moral problem facing every American. Many white Southerners were outraged by Stowe's book. They criticized it as propaganda, false or misleading information that is spread to further a cause. They claimed the novel did not give a fair or accurate picture of the lives of enslaved African Americans.
It gave a pretty close one, though.
Yeah, for a lot.
It was more of a metaphorical type of thing, though.
Well, no, but some of them did. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily beat your slave to death because they bought them. They were considered property, right? But they had the right to if they wanted to. They could treat them like animals. In those days, you could beat your animal to death. You could beat your horse to death. You could beat your dog to death.
What I meant is the fact that it was just saying that their lives are horrible, not that every single person did that.
Well, I know.
That's what I mean by that.
Talking about.
That's what I mean by more metaphorical.
Okay, so Bleeding Kansas was because of what? Kansas had now two governments. One was.
I told you.
Okay, well, tell me.
Wait, what did you ask? Wait, what was the question?
I was just asking you why was they called Bleeding Kansas?
Yeah, I said because a lot of anti-slavery people snuck into a pro-slavery camp and killed them all. Maybe not everybody, but a lot of them.
Okay, because it was part pro-slavery and part anti-slavery, right? Each side was determined to hold the majority of the territory when it came to time to vote. Thousands of Missourians entered Kansas in March of 1855 and to illegally vote in the election to settle the territory legislature, to select the territory legislature. Although Kansas had only 3,000 voters, nearly 8,000 votes were cast on the election day. Of 39 legislators elected, all but 3 supported slavery. The anti-slavery settlers refused to accept these results and held a second election. Kansas now had 2 governments, each claiming the right to impose its government on the territory. Not surprisingly, violence soon broke out. In April, a pro-slavery sheriff was shot when he tried to arrest some anti-slavery settlers in the town of Lawrence. The next month, he returned with 800 men and attacked the town. 3 days later, John Brown, an anti-slavery settler from Connecticut, led 7 men to a pro-slavery settlement near Potomac Creek. There they murdered 5 pro-slavery men and boys. These incidents set off widespread fighting in Kansas. Bands of pro-slavery and anti-slavery fighters roamed the countryside.
I forgot.
terrorizing those who did not support their views.
I forgot. It's because they killed 5 of those different people,
But not just that, they were
And
all
then-
going back and forth
and
and killing each other.
then it kind of brought a war thing, started it. It's
Don't
then.
post his room on social media.
I'm just not even knowing what I'm doing here. It
Okay,
might
I'm
not
just
even be
telling you,
working.
don't post any of this stuff
Let me
on
see what
social
I'm
media.
gonna say.
I don't want it on social media. Bands of, okay, so, the violence was so bad that it earned Kansas the name Green Kansas. Okay,
Okay.
can we go back to this, dear?